Oh, Lieutenant. When we searched the prisoner, we found a few items. Merely a few pieces of contraband and some personal papers which were stitched to his trousers.
What sort of papers?
Just some drawings of, I think, a space rocket. Perhaps our American captain dreams of becoming a spaceman. Should we sign the items over to Colditz?
Burn them. We will spare ourselves the paperwork.
Thanks, boys. You'll understand if I don't give you a tip. Anybody home?
Welcome. The Colditz guards have no manners, so you must forgive me introducing myself. Group Captain Henri Dubois, the barrack officer at Colditz.
Enchanté, I'm sure. My name's Stone.
And I'm Major William Kingsley, escape officer. Although that's very much an honorary title here in the castle. It's a pretty tight ship. Tricky place to slip out of.
That's what they said about Stalag Luft.
Ah, you have already been involved in an escape. Then you are lucky you have not found yourself among the unluckier inmates of Colditz.
Some of the chaps here are confined to a separate set of barracks known as Prisoner Barracks B. Only time we ever see them's during meal times, roll call, and exercise.
I don't suppose one of them's a stiff named Harding.
Colonel Harding's a friend of yours.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I need to talk to him. It's kind of urgent.
Won't be easy. Jerry's taken a particular dislike to Harding for some reason, and put him under 24-hour watch. The poor chap's followed around everywhere by his own personal guard. We haven't been able to get near him.
Major, given that the escape committee has at the moment rather a lot of spare time, perhaps we could offer our help to Captain Stone.
Don't see why not. Feel free to look us up if you need a hand, Captain. And meanwhile, the best of luck to you.
I am warning you, Schliemann. If Prisoner Harding causes any more trouble on your watch, I will hold you personally responsible. I am sure you are aware just how cold it is on the Russian front at this time of year.
I will not let him out of my sight, Herr Commandant.
Excellent! I see I have trained the guards well.
I'm Johnson, Captain. I'm guessing that when they brought you in here, the Krauts didn't leave you with much more than your jacket and your smile. So if there's anything in particular you need, you come and try me. Sometimes I amaze myself with what I can get my hands on.
I'll leave it for now, thanks.
Fair enough, Captain. Just come and see me if you change your mind.
How you doing, sir? I'm Barati. Have you seen the nurse in this place? She's one tasty lady.
Could you lend me a hand?
Sir, I hate to sound mercenary, but I sure could use some currency. So could Williams and Logan. So how about you give us 25 and we back you up if you need help?
I'll speak to you later.
Hey, Cap. I'm Kapowski. They've always kept this place locked down pretty tight, but, well, things have gotten tighter recently. I'll give them the slip eventually, though.
Ever got across to Prisoner Barrack B, Kapowski?
Well, I did try sneaking across the courtyard once, but would you believe it? They spotted my footprints in the snow. Stick to the well-trodden paths, Cap. or try an alternative route, such as the library.
You made it into the library?
Sure I have. Well, nearly. I almost picked the lock the other day, but I got spotted by the guard in the hallway. He confiscated my lockpick and threw me in the cooler. The doc tells me he keeps it on his desk to taunt the other prisoners.
You had a lockpick, huh?
Yeah, made it myself and it worked a treat. If you ever manage to get hold of the thing, make sure you've got plenty of time to use it before any guards show up. Lockpicking doors takes a while.
So what tricks have you got?
I've got to admit, with this big shot general they say is on his way, the crowds have closed down most of my routes. You might want to talk to Worthington. Says he knows some kind of secret passage or something in the theater.
I'll speak to you later.
You'll need to watch your step, Stone. The Commandant's nervous about something. And when the Commandant gets nervous, the guards get twitchy. Let us know if there's anything we can do to lend a hand.
I'll speak to you later.
Captain Stone, the escape committee is behind you. If Major Kingsley or I can be of any assistance, please do not hesitate to ask.
You know you said you'd help me. Now would be a good time.
Indeed, Captain. If you are having the problems finding your way around the castle, Major Kingsley may be able to arrange some intelligence for you.
Say I needed some men for an operation. Who could I trust?
My advice would be to speak with either Williams, Logan, or Beratti. They may be willing to help you in exchange for a little of the currency.
I'll speak to you later.
Hello, Captain. I heard all about your flight from Stalag Luft, and that look in your eyes suggests you don't intend Colditz to hold you for long. I'm Withers, but the other guys call me Doc. They reckon I've become something of a specialist on Colditz.
I need to talk to Harding, Doc. Any ideas?
That won't be easy, considering the Colonel's new best friend. Your best bet would be to try to get into the Colonel's barracks while he's absent and lie in wait. You may be able to find a route up through the library to Prisoner Barrack B, where you'll find his room.
Prisoner Barrack B? Where's that?
It's where the Colonel is being held. It's across the courtyard from our own barracks.
Where's the library?
A couple of doors down from your barracks, my friend. But since our host discovered the prisoners were using it to reach other parts of the castle, they've kept it locked.
Locked? So how do I get in?
Now that I don't know. But Private Kapowski is undertaking an extensive study of the castle's security. You could ask him.
How come the Krauts have everyone split into two barracks?
The Commandant believes that by separating supposed troublemakers from the rest of the prisoners, he'll reduce the chances of escape attempts. Be warned, the guards know exactly who should be in Barracks B and who should not. Trespassers are not smiled upon.
So how come Harding's in there?
Perhaps you can tell me the answer to that, my friend. The Commandant threw him straight in there as soon as he arrived, so I assume he must have annoyed someone pretty high up in the German command.
Any reason they split up the courtyard?
Merely to annoy us, I suspect. They only let us into the west side of the courtyard during the exercise periods. The rest of the time, we have to stay in the east side. Otherwise, the cooler beckons.
I'll speak to you later.
I'm so terribly glad to meet you, sir. My name's Worthington. If you'll forgive me, I really must congratulate you on your escape from Stalag Luft. Awfully daring, if I'm to believe the rumors I've picked up from the other chaps. Pity it all had to end like this, really.
Any idea where Harding's barracks are, Worthington?
The Colonel, sir. He's being detained in a room next to Prisoner Barrack B. But I doubt you'll be able to talk to him, sir. Jerry's not taking his eyes off Harding, and he'll be in all manner of trouble if you're spotted trying to get in there.
Why are they keeping such close tabs on him?
I've been trying to find out, sir, but without much luck so far. I'd hazard he's rubbed some top brass up the wrong way somewhere along the line.
Say I wanted to get into Barrack B. What would you suggest?
Well, I did overhear one of the chaps describing a trapdoor above Barrack B, sir. There's no way to get up to it, apparently, but I assume if you could find where it leads from, that might be your way in.
I'll speak to you later.
I'm Williams. You broke out of Stalag Luft, right? Thought so. But Stalag Luft's a paper bag compared to Colditz.
Any chance of some help?
Look, Captain, maybe we should work together here. I could use some currency, and I'm guessing you could use some muscle. So pay me 25, I'll talk to Logan and Baratti, and see if we can't all help you out.
I'll speak to you later.
Nice to meet you. The name's Tony Capone. I hear you came from Stalag Luft. Did you run into a hood named Mickey Malone? Fastest hand on the East Coast, I'll bet he told you. But that bum don't know nothing I didn't teach him. So if you want a real game, come and see me.
I'll try to remember that.
Mickey's a con man. Try my card game. Come and see me during afternoon free time.
I'll speak to you later.
Not now. They're all over me. Try me in my barracks if you must.
Ah, a new face. No, don't tell me, sir. You're a pilot. Either that or you bashed one over the head and swiped his jacket. Sorry, sir. I'm rambling, aren't I? Anyway, if you get some spare time, come and try my little stone-throwing game. You might even end up quids in.
I may very well do that.
Fancy a game then, sir? Best to grab me during morning exercise or afternoon free time.
I'll speak to you later.
Hi, Logan's the name. You're Stone, right? If they put you in Colditz, I guess it's 'cause you bust out of someplace else. Well, you might have trouble pulling the same stunt here.
I could use a little help.
Did you meet Williams and Baratti? Me and them, we can help you out if you're planning any moves on the gods. We don't do it for nothing, though. 25 currency, shall we say?
I'll speak to you later.
I am not interested. Go away.